those pylons. He builds another gateway. He's getting these pylons back up, so he'll get these on operation, but he can't do anything with them right now. I've started this hatchery again. I'm doing real well up here. As you can see, I'm getting some injections in on all of them, and I'll probably pop out a queen here ASAP. I do still have the extractors here, which is nice for me. I can build some extra drones and get those out of there, and I'll probably end up moving some of these drones over there. So I've got quite a few mutas here. I can't see into his base yet, but he's going to decide to go in here in just a second. I'll ruin the surprise. Something smart and stupid. I go in, try to pick off this pylon. I lose a few units that I probably shouldn't have, and so I get my mutas out of there. They're going to chill out for a little while. I decide I'm going to wait until I see these leave, and then go in and pick on those while I have a chance. I can probably get one of these cannons, most of its probes down. So, back up here, this hatchery just popped up. Over here, still harvesting just the same. Not getting any more upgrades. I haven't built the Hydra Den because I know it's not really going to go anywhere. At this point, I know I'm pretty much stuck on mutas. I probably should have started upgrading them as well. I thought, well, if I want to pop to a Greater Spire at one point. So I got lucky here and happened to be going in at the same time he was moving out to build this. I didn't see it at all. I do see that, and so I know when I'm going in the back there that I'm going to be in a pretty good position. Pick off this first cannon. Then I go for the second. Again, better micro would have been, this would have gone a lot better here. He knows there's not a lot of minerals here. He took way too long to expand, and so I can sit back here and pick off some probes. And I'm going to do that, probably get 4 or 5. As you see here, I'm already way above him on the count. I'm going to take out that cannon, and then back up a little bit, maybe pick off the pylon in the back there. So at this point you can see he's got no probes in there. This is, once again, it's going to die, which is fine with me. I've got quite the Zergling force here, and I'm like, oh, well, we'll just go at it, you know, I'll see what I can do. So I run in there with these Zerglings, decide, well, it's all or nothing now. It's pretty hard to take these Colossus out with those because they're so good at just tearing up lings. I do get one Colossus pretty quick, pretty low down, I mean, and then I decide I'm going to send those lings into his base, because I know that he doesn't have his probes in the back, and he's got this expansion in the front. So I'm going to take that out in the background. And I figure in the worst case, you know, I'll take these lings in and take his base apart, and he'll lose because he has no structures. I'm probably going to take out his base way faster than he's going to take out mine. So, picking off a bunch of his probes, or he's turned around and started attacking me. He pulled his Colossus back, pulled all his units back to try to protect his probes. He is losing really bad now. He's down to 4 probes. Going to 4, he's starting a cannon there. I've still got 2 or 3 Zerglings over here, and I've sent these other lings up here to kind of harass the base here. He's not doing a whole lot. Got a couple mutas here I'm harassing. I just want the Colossus dead. Not getting a whole lot out of them. I suicide them in there. Not the best move, but I am keeping him real busy while I pump out a couple more mutas. You'll notice I have a lot of minerals right now. I went down in the bottom left corner a little while ago and built this hatchery with the intent of massing a Zergling army. I'm just going to mass up lings. Probably get, 50, 60, 70 of them, and then just flush them into his base in behind. And so I do start doing that here soon. I get a couple of drones on there just in case I got to use it to actually get something. I got quite a few mutas here. These mutas are going to be used to take out any sort of Colossus he sends at me. He's got some stalkers, but he's really low on minerals. I mean, he has nothing left. He's got only 2 harvesters. And he sent one of those harvesters in with him because he just wasn't paying attention, which is a really stupid idea. He was just selecting everything that's there. So I got one of those Colossus there. He's going to come up here and try to pick it off. Probably the worst thing he can do is what he's doing right now and sending that Colossus over there by itself. I know the stalkers are in range, but he's going to lose that Colossus here in a second. I'm going to flush in there with those, send in a couple of Zerglings, and really I'm harassing him as much as he's harassing me. And so I got a couple of lings here. I'm going to start popping out lings down here as well. So as you can see, I got a couple of lings that are starting in here. This is about the last force he has. My mutas have picked apart his assimilator in the back there, his pylon. He can't harvest here, even though there's not a whole lot left too. Picked off a stalker, and here goes his Colossus. They're just going to die to those mutalisks, and that's pretty much going to be the end of it for him. He'll stick around a little bit longer, but he knows he's in really deep trouble. He's got very few miners. I've got, it's not a ton of lings, but I got a few lings here. Got some mutalisks. He's going to start getting picked apart, and I just realized that my drones are not harvesting, and so I'm going to use them. I decided as a distraction for the mutalisks, because drones, as funny as it might seem, are decent defenders, especially when you've got 8 or 10 Zerglings in the background there doing actual damage. And so now he's going to do the smart thing and kind of walk attack. I'm going to send the lings in, pull those mutas back, and just go at it. He's not going to kill everything before all his units are dead, and that's the last of anything he has. So he does the best he can, but ends up that expansion, late expansion, just killed him. So, thanks for watching.